Explain to me what this design was.
He wanted skull with armor.
You cut the guy up on the outline. Maybe your needle was not right or went bad.
I changed needles.
A cut is a cut, and that's preschool. Can't cut people, because this right here is gonna get you going home.
This week, we're testing your fundamentals. Every year, thousands of people are getting their first tattoos. Tattoo virgins offer plenty of clean skin, but they're not always the easiest clients. Today, you'll be giving a virgin their first tattoo.
Why do we have to tattoo virgin skin? It is by far the worst thing. You might get somebody to just say, I can't do this anymore, and I'm gone because of a client.
Good luck.
All right, so you wanted a cobra on your ribcage?
Yeah.
You want scorpion and a bull?
Yeah.
I like the idea of the blood and the purple, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, we're gonna rock it, man.
Thank you for not getting bacon.
So you want a stick made of bacon?
Yes.
My human canvas wants this big back piece. Upper back, right?
Yep.
All right, so we're only gonna have about 6 hours with what to work.
Yeah.
I don't wanna bite off something and leave you with something half finished. A back piece is not feasibly accomplished in 6 hours. There's a lot of detail, and I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to finish.
I know if I the judges are gonna send me packing. There's a lot of talented people here their pants. This has to be the best angel I've ever done.
Somebody didn't do her homework.
For today's Elimination Tattoo, we're testing your fundamental tattoo skills. You have 6 hours, and your time starts now.
The Elimination Tattoo today, we are looking for the cleanest, most solid, fundamental, quality tattoos.
I think that's gonna fit sick.
Yeah. These canvases are sensitive because they're first-timers, they're virgins. That's the gray area, because some of the tattoos these clients want are a nightmare.
If you feel like you're gonna throw up or anything like that, we'll get some water, get some food in you, and you'll be good to go. You got a bucket in here? We got a trash can.
All right.
Stay calm, keep breathing, man.
Are you nervous? Oh, super nervous. Super nervous? Oh, great. Well, you know what? So am I.
All right. Took everything that you wanted, threw it in there. What do you think?
Oh my God, that is amazing.
I'm lucky enough to land a tattoo of a ninja riding a turtle in a lake with a snake as a leash. This tattoo sucks. Everything cool?
It's amazing, actually.
I have to just demonstrate fundamentals of tattooing and get out of this tattoo while I still have a chance to. Are you dying? You gotta earn it.
My strategy is to do a different style of tattooing every single tattoo. Ink master to me is somebody that can do every style.
Did you just draw this up?
Yes, that is drawn from looking at a regular playing card.
I'm not the one to be underestimated.
Bottom three, me, nah.
Nah.
So I'm really just barely tapping you.
That's tapping?
I'm really, really, really excited about this. I think I'm really gonna impress the judges. The placement's great. I'm using a lot of pretty color. I'm determined to show the judges that I know what I'm doing. I'm not doing so bad.
Good, CJ. Keep rocking. I actually think CJ's tattoo is pretty weak, and this might be a bit of a dick move, but I'm actually encouraging her. Sometimes a false sense of security goes a long ways.
30 minutes, guys. 30 minutes left.
Tattooing hurts. That's why I don't have that many. A virgin doesn't understand that.
I have, big dreams of getting tattoos in a lot of other places. Those dreams quickly got shattered as soon as you started.
10 minutes, guys.
I'm frustrated and struggling. Let's see what we can do. I don't want to show the judges an unfinished piece of work. I know they want to see something crisp, clean, and done. You just keep sitting still. You're taking this like a champ.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. Machines down. No more ink.
All right, man. Thank you for being a good sport, brother, and working with me, man.
At least I finished. This tattoo will definitely show that I have a strong fundamental background because a lesser artist would not even be able to think about pulling this off.
It's one spot, man. It's not good. I'm pissed at myself. I'm disappointed with myself. Just wish I would have had the time to really do those little tiny tweaks. These judges are gonna tear me up. It's gonna be way brutal.
Welcome, artists. This was the judges' first chance to see what you can do on real, live skin. This week, your Elimination Tattoo was giving a virgin their first ink. We were testing your fundamentals. Mark, how was it dealing with your client? It's his first tattoo, and he went for the ribs.
It was a bumpy ride, but he held on. Well, I went dark on purpose because he is a darker complected person.
Maybe next time, try doing individual scales and leave a skin break, especially with a darker skin complexion. The darker the skin, the more highlight you want to use. Less is more.
Trey, you got the Griffin.
There's not a lot of variation. From across the room, it does look like a big constant spot of uniform color.
I thought my outline was clean. I thought my shading was all right.
Tattoo Baby.
What little outline you did in this tattoo is weak. The face and the hands are jacked. I don't know where you got that face from, but it should never come back again.
I don't understand why you just drill a white line across the forehead. That's strange.
I was trying to give it the statue look.
You're here to go home with money, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is not the way to get money.
Jesse. I just don't like the placement of that huge new school pop art piece. You had the opportunity to do anything you wanted. You could have done something really nice and feminine. I would hate to see where a cute girl walks into a shop and walks out a little less cute.
You think that happened here?
It's my fear. K-Cutter, how do you feel about this piece?
I like what I did for him, man. I changed his life and he changed mine. I mean, I feel good about it.
It just seems like you have fear to run a black outline. You can't come here and compete scared to do an outline. This is day one, and this is the beginning. As we move on, it gets harder. So if we can't move past this, where do we move to?
Nick.
My biggest complaint, it kind of just all has the same shading everywhere. You have to use light and dark. In the dark areas, go more towards black, and in the light areas, use that negative skin space instead of using white.
Lalo.
I look at this guy knows what he's doing. The black is black, a lot of different tones of gradation.
Little Mike.
It looks phallic to me. The reason it's looking so phallic is because it's got no lips. It's got no mouth. It's got a realistic eye. It's odd, man.
Sebastian.
We have it all. You did color, you did solid black, you did shading. This is day one, fundamentals. Everybody should take a note from the way you treated this.
Thank you. Jamie.
This thing is clean, the black is solid. The light shading is nice and soft.
Just a fundamental tattoo. You did a great job.
Sarah.
My problem with it is that if you didn't tell me that this was bacon, I wouldn't know what to say. This is a tough one. A lot of the light colors aren't solid. A lot of the shading on the exterior under the bridge is just kind of...
I would just like a little bit more than 6 hours.
Steve.
This thing is super tech. Leaving these gears with a hard, heavy, textured black. It is sharp, it is clean. The small use of color, just right, man.
Ron. Explain to me what this design was.
He wanted skull with armor.
You cut the guy up on the outline. Maybe your needle was not right or went bad.
I changed needles.
It's pretty obvious. You cut him up.
A cut is a cut, and that's preschool. You can't cut people, because this right here is gonna get you going home.
Clint, how was this for you?
It was hell.
I think the main thing that kills it is the snake body itself. There's really no detail in the snake at all.
The only thing I could say in my defense was the fact that I had to make it proportioned to the fact that he's holding it like a leash.
I understand, but where the snake goes back like this, you see the body. It's just like a snake head on a worm. The turtle's got 5 toenails with a 6th toe on one leg and 4 on the other.
Where are you seeing this at?
TJ.
You pack this thing solid with color, black, purple lowlights, turquoise highlights, lots of yellow. Looks like the color is in there.
I was really trying to impress you guys and do something totally different.
CJ. How are you doing?
I'm freaking out.
I'm not a fan of the colored outline.
Well, I was kind of going for a softer feel.
That brown outline looks like... Look at the outline of that hand. I believe that over time, it's gonna get even worse.
There's a lot of stuff done almost exclusively with color, and I think it holds up great over time.
You did a pretty face, which bums me out, because if you would have just done it with a black outline, you would be standing in different shoes. You've had a rough start. Man, your ink blew up and this and that. I know, dude. I feel you, and I want to see you do great. And you prove that you kind of know how to do certain things by doing that face that way. But how do you do that face and then just move off to the right and lose it? You got to pick it up.
What's up, bro? Hey, nice to meet you. How's it going, man?
How's it going? You have 3 hours to help your canvas live life to the fullest. by giving them their very first tattoo. And your time starts now.
All right, let's do this.
This is your first tattoo, right?
Yes.
Are you nervous? Or
Extremely.
It's okay, I'll talk you through it.
Adaptability is important in tattooing for the simple fact that the only way that tattooers make money is adapting to their clients.
I want to do a pocket watch. It has to say the time, 9:02. That's like the only part that I'm like really adamant about.
No, that's fine. That's totally fine. What reason are you getting?
My dad was a watchmaker. My son's birth time was 9:02. And that's like when time really became important.
I'm definitely gonna do justice to it for you.
Today we're looking for these artists to take the canvas's ideas, sketch them down just like they would in a regular tattoo shop setting, and make them happy.
First time tattoo? So what do you want to do? My cousin passed away. Right before she passed away, she got a sugar skull tattoo. Where's all this going? On my ribs. I'm just concerned with it being your first tattoo. It's like a set in stone type of thing. 3 hours to design and tattoo a rib piece. On a virgin canvas, that's a memorial. If that doesn't show adaptability, I don't know what does.
I don't even have time to talk.
My anxiety level is on level 20 right now.
I don't want to you over.
I can't even think straight because I'm coming off a rooftop. I'm already panicked the hell out. If the judges do not see how much I've had to adapt, they're out of their mind.
2 more hours to tattoo.
Oh, I think that's pretty good, dude. There's a lot online. I got 2 beautiful boys. Me being here away from them is probably the hardest part. I feel like I'm pretty adaptable.
If anybody wants to win this competition, they gotta come through me first.
You're gonna win this one, though, mate.
I hope so. Rose tattoos are so iconic and so typical. I want to do something a little bit different. It's an inverted rose. I really need to do what I do best, and that's good tattoos. Chemistry makes a good tattoo. So, I mean, we already won.
1 hour remaining.
Okay, you ready? We're gonna start doing some shading now.
There's a lot at stake with this tattoo because I have to represent this woman's feelings, emotions, and her story. So there's a lot riding on it.
It looks beautiful.
I can't wait to see it.
I know that I could bring her idea to life.
How we looking?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more tattooing.
All right, you want to see it?
Yes.
Tell me what you think.
Wow, looks like 3D.
Let's check it out.
It looks awesome. Julie and I both got a Spartan tattoo. My Spartan's gonna whoop her Spartan's ass.
You did a great job. Happy first tattoo.
There we go. Julia, you're up first. In what ways did you focus on being adaptable to your client? And this is certainly pointed towards you today.
After I heard his story of why he wanted it, we came up with the idea of having a real positive tattoo for him.
Well, I think it definitely comes off as a positive design. It does have bright colors, and it does have a lot of contrast. It's very clean, very nicely tattooed.
Don, what did you want today for your first tattoo?
To be an inspiration to myself, to always live like a Spartan, and hopefully to inspire my kids to do the same.
The size of this tattoo is a nice size for his arm, and what it means to you and your family is gonna make you love this tattoo even more.
Emily.
She wanted her first tattoo on her ribs. It was important to her, so I was willing to adapt.
The shape of the tattoo fits the body nicely, and the soft, smooth gray little hearts that you did around it look like a nice soft accent. I think you hit it.
Mark, why did you choose that placement?
That was all her. I had to adapt to what she wanted.
I think that the way it sits now is perfect with the design of my actual body.
I really like the design. I think it has a lot of good flow, looks feminine, and just a little bit of dot pattern in there really makes it stand out.
Josh, did you ask Josh for these particular elements?
I gave him the microphone, and he just brought it to life.
I had to sit there and draw right in front of him without looking at a bunch of images and do a different style that I'm not really used to.
Good job doing what tattoo artists are supposed to be able to do, is to interpret people's ideas and draw it up on the spot.
Jason, so did you want biomech included with this design? Definitely. That must have been a challenge.
Yeah, I had to adapt really quick.
You did show a lot of lighter shades of gray in your foreground and then your heavier, deep-set blacks. Good job.
Jason's tattoo is boring, it's not dynamic, it's not incredibly readable, it's ridiculous.
Eric, What elements did you tell Eric that you needed?
I wanted a pocket watch to represent my father and the time 902, the time my son was born.
It's a beautiful tattoo. It's very feminine, but it still has the meaning from her family that she wanted in there. A lot of detail, a lot of bright colors.
The tattoo fits the body well, and overall it's a dynamic tattoo. Looks good.
Chris.
I think the detail in this tattoo is very nice. Very close up, you see the stitching in the fabric and the wrinkles. There's a nice contrast. With it just being black and gray, you really have to be careful to let the blue and the red and the white all kind of have a different tone, and I feel like you captured that.
Aaron.
I think it's a very unique tattoo. I feel like it's definitely something different than what anybody expected.
I look at Aaron's tattoo and I can't even tell what the hell it is. He definitely ruined this girl's arm for good.
Clean.
I always wanted something tribal, and one of the biggest things was getting my kids somehow incorporated.
The details are really nice and clean. The black is really solid. Really love the way it fits the arm. It's a cool tattoo, man.
Clean's tattoo, it's not accurate. It's not traditional Polynesian tribal. My rose whoops the out of Clean's wrong Polynesian tribal.
All right, guys, we're testing adaptability on virgin skin. Eric's tattoo, the clock with the little flower petals, I thought that was pretty nice.
By breaking it up with the flowers, he didn't have to show the entire pocket watch. This is a quality walk-in tattoo.
Clean, I think, showed some great adaptability.
The way it fits his arm and the fact that it's such an interesting shape, I think it's very well put together.
Overall, in this competition, he showed nothing but adaptability, and today it's just par for the course.
Chris did a really good job.
The heavy black in this tattoo, in contrast with the different tones of gray, show the red and the white and still show the shading and the stripes. He pulled off some really nice tricks.
I think we have a decision, right?
We do.
Today, you had to show adaptability by giving canvases their very first tattoos. Some of you seized the opportunity to create amazing work.
Eric, you did a really nice tattoo. Lots of little tricks and appealing to the eye.
Thank you. Clean. You took imagery that you're not 100% familiar with, and making a cool design for this guy is a perfect example of adaptability.
Chris, it definitely had the right amount of contrast for this to stand out as a strong black and gray tattoo.
The judges have decided the winner of today's Flash Challenge is Eric.
Giving this girl a nice, feminine, beautiful tattoo that she's gonna be happy with. Job well done.